Hey guys, it's Comic Uno. Today I'm doing the Flash issue 4, so let's see what's going on in this issue. So let's talk about the cover first. I was very impressed by the cover, just because it's bringing a lot of things back from issue 3, which was very good. Great cliffhanger from issue 3, and the cliffhanger was that the Flash got shot in the head by a bullet, and the reason he got shot was because there's so much going on in his brain. It's like he could see things before it happened. He saw all the scenarios happen, so he didn't even realize he got shot. So that was the big cliffhanger issue 3, and that's what this whole cover is about. Him seeing all these different things, him getting shot. So I thought it was a great concept. I always loved the art for The Flash just because of Francis Manapul's really great artist. So I thought the cover was great, the art was great, the concept was great. Let's see what's going on in the issue, though. So in this issue, we get to see Barry's friend, and that is Manuel. We get to see a little bit more of his background, and we get to see that he had the power to regenerate. So he has all these clones also who could regenerate, and he just wants to run away from his secret agent life. So, but these clones don't want him to run away because if Manuel dies, I think they die also, or whatever. So they're all connected, but Manuel just doesn't want to do anything with these clones, so he's just kind of running away from that. But so we learn more about these clones throughout the issue, and now we're at present time as Patty and Manuel are talking, and Patty says, "Your friend is hurt. Like you just left him to die. Like how could you do that? Barry got shot because he wanted to save you, and then you leave him. So now what are you gonna do about it?" He says, "Oh, like I can't deal with this, whatever." But then he starts thinking about it. He says, "You're right. I'm gonna go save Barry, see what's going on with him." So he goes and tries to cross the bridge, but the bridge is closed because in issue 3 also there is this plane that was gonna go through a bridge. So the bridge that he has to cross over. So the Flash, he uses his powers, his like molecular fast something, whatever, to make the airplane go through the bridge. That way it wouldn't hit the bridge. And that's what happened. Everyone's like, "Oh, so is the bridge gonna fall? What's gonna happen now?" And they're just not gonna make anyone pass through it. But Manuel wants to see Barry, so he has to say, "All right, what am I gonna do?" And then, right as he was trying to convince the policeman, I guess, to cross the bridge, he finds his clones, who he has been trying to run from. So right here, I think they are the policemen, kind of. They're by the bridge. He says, "Oh, I can't deal with this now. I have to save my friend. I have to see what's going on with him." And so in this issue, we get to see them left fighting or whatever. So then we get to see a scene with Barry, the scene that we left off from issue 3. We get to see him, get shot, and we find out he doesn't die. He uses his powers that you use with the airplane to make it go through him. And he's like, I can't use his brain power anymore. I almost died. If I didn't have using my other power, the molecular whatever power that made the plane go through the bridge, if I didn't use that power to make me transparent in habit, then I would have been dead. I need to control this power. I need to do something." And then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna control this power, and I'm gonna be Flash." So he turns into Flash, and that's pretty much the end. And the building explodes, and he just came out right in time. So that's pretty much the end of the issue. I thought it was a pretty good issue, just because we're learning a lot more about Manuel, who I didn't really like in the other issues because I didn't know much about his character. We didn't learn a lot about him. I was like, "Oh, he's kind of boring." But then as you learn more about this character, that he's best friends with Barry, that he has his regeneration power, why he's back, and the clones and everything, I thought that was a really interesting story. So it really wasn't that boring in this issue. It was really good, interesting story, learning more about this other character and making the story flow better, I would say. But I did have one disappointment. It was that I was really excited for issue 3. Actually, when issue 3 came out, I picked it as one of the best issues for the week. It was my pick for the week. So I really liked that cliffhanger. I thought it was really great, made the story great. I couldn't wait for issue 4. And then when I open up, I'm like, Manuel, that's going on in this story. I left off in issue 3 in this big cliffhanger, and you start out with Manuel. I felt like they should have started out with Flash, them talking a little bit more about it, They just kind of briefly mentioned it, you know. Yeah, they had like 2 pages of him saying, "Oh, I got shot in the head. All right, let's go be Flash now." He didn't really. I felt like he would have taken it more for more pages. I thought we should have discussed it more, you know, of him talking about, "Oh, I got shot. Like, how did this happen?" You know, him really talking to himself and narrating a little bit more about that. So I was a little disappointed that it wasn't longer and more of the issue of him dealing with getting shot and him not just running off being Flash, you know, him being careful. But at least he got out of the building that was going to be bombed. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I thought it was a pretty good issue. Again, I like that we learned a lot about Manuel. Just wish maybe Manuel's story could have been towards the end of the issue, and we could have started with the Flash issue, the Flash story first, because that way, especially if you're reading a trade, you get to Flash story from issue 3, and then, alright, Flash again. We get to see Flash in the beginning of issue 4, and from that big cliffhanger. But something I really liked about this issue, all the issues of Flash, is great art. Love Francis Manapul, like I said. He does great scenes, like evening this with the tree and everything, breaking that up. He does really great, right here is with all the sand and everything. So I thought that was great. Another one was when Manuel was crying and his tears split up the page. I just think it's really great art, and love how he does the light art, the dark art. He does really great art. Again, one of my favorite artists. Whatever. So really great issue. I say solid issue, actually. I'm gonna say solid issue. Still, I think you should pick it up. Flash has really surprised me. Like I said, with the great art. Cliffhanger story. This wasn't as much of a cliffhanger, but from issue 3, really great. The series summed up is really great. This issue wasn't as good as the other issues, but I'm still really liking this series. I think this was just a slow issue, but again, maybe if the Flash was continued from the beginning, it would have flowed a little bit better. But still, I thought it was a solid issue. It's definitely worth picking up, seeing from that cliffhanger and seeing what happened, seeing more about the Manuel character to understand more issues that come as we see Manuel and his clone thing going on. So, and of course, for the great art and everything. So I give this 4 stars. I say pick it up. Still a good issue. And just wanted to say, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and in the description below there will be a link for that. And just have comic book news, what reviews are coming up, topic videos coming up. And don't forget to follow my other channel, The Random Situations. So this was Comic Uno. I hope you enjoyed, and I say pick it up. See you guys.